He said, wow, look at the new path. Mini eggs over cream eggs any day. It's been all about wedding plans. And it's like nearly 10 years since she's gone. My sister-in-law was like, it's Valentine's Day, you know, and I was like, oh, I've got something to tell you. I love you.
You too.
The therapist said to me, it's not that you're too complex, it's more that within the realms of what we can offer, I don't think we're going to be offering you the right level of support, and you need the next tier of intensity. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I feel like I just keep starting and finishing videos in the car at the moment, but I'm just in Chester. I've just pulled up to the Crown Plaza Hotel. I've actually booked onto a social media training day for businesses, so obviously I'm helping out a few family members with their businesses, and that's what I'm getting up to today. So I don't know whether it's something I'll be able to film, but I just thought I'd check in now in case I can bring you along. So welcome back, and I'm looking forward to spending my week with you. Hey guys, just on lunch from the session. It's really good. They are trying to sell a course, which I don't want to pay for. But oh my god, it's like 100 degrees in the room. I've had to get out twice because I literally thought I was gonna faint. It was just the hottest. There's 150 people in there, and they've put heating on rather than aircon. So I'm just enjoying a little bit of fresh air now. Taking my coat and my scarf back to the car because I definitely don't need them whilst I'm in that hot room. Just been over to the market for some lunch. If anyone's heading to Chester, definitely check out Chester Markets, it's brilliant. There's all little independent food stalls. So yeah, I don't know if it's worthwhile me filming much at the moment, but I'll see if I can get a couple of clips. Actually only ever been here one more time to this hotel, and it was for a nursing Christmas night out, and I remember getting extremely drunk and trying to do the I've had the time of my life dive with some of my colleagues. Quite a different event today. So I made it till, I think it's just gone 3 o'clock of the training. Yeah, 3:20 of the training session. I think it was really interesting, and definitely they're a great company and they know what they're talking about. I think it was obviously a business training session, and I am helping a couple of businesses, but I'm not currently a business owner. So as the day progressed, it became more and more hard to sell, and that's just not me. I just don't like that sort of approach. It worked on some people because it was like lots of call for actions, like we'll give you a discount if you come now, and people were up there and they were signing up, and I was like, oh my god. But for me, I think as the day was ticking on, I was more and more aware of the to-do list that I have, and I feel like I definitely benefited from what I absorbed whilst I was there, but I now want to try and squeeze some more out of the day. So I'm heading home. The sun is shining, it looks absolutely beautiful, and now that we're into February, we still have 2 hours of daylight, so I might try and get out for a little bit of a walk, because I have been sat in a conference room all day. So see you soon. I've just got home and I've left the heating on all day. Oops. I'm quite glad I came home early because it's Wednesday, so I am trying to post videos on Wednesdays and Sundays on here on YouTube. So hi YouTube family, if that's where you've come from. Got hair stuck to my lip. I'm just about, well, right this minute there's a video scheduled about quitting my job. It's a very emotional one, so I'm glad I'm home for that, going live. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram story now. It's the day after I checked in yesterday in Chester. And although yesterday was a good day, I was really tired because I'd been awake since like 1:30 in the morning. I don't think I've talked about it on here yet, but I stopped the medication I was on. I stopped metazapine back at the last week of December. Like, it was all discussed and planned with the GP about how to reduce it and stuff. And although I had my reasons for stopping, and I knew that like my mood would be low and stuff after I did, it doesn't make it any easier. Like, I have been struggling, my mood has been low, and the worst thing is my sleep. I'm just really not sleeping well, and I started worrying about that last night, and I ended up having a big wobbly, and I was upset for like 3 hours, because I'm just worried about let me get a tissue. Yeah, I'm just worried about like the week that things got bad last year. That was heavily down to the fact that I hadn't slept for like the best part of 2 weeks, and when I'm having these stints of not sleeping, it's really worrying me that that's gonna happen again, you know. And I know that's like irrational because the situation's different this year, you know, like I'm going for therapy and stuff. Like, sleep is just so important, and when I'm only having like a couple of hours a night, it's really not good. And then I worry, like, am I ever gonna be able to sleep again without medication? So I am making myself get up and go to yoga. I think I need it today. That's why I look like this. What did you just say, Dad?
Come on, children.
No. He said, wow, look at the new path. We're on the Wirral Way. And this path goes right the way round the Wirral. And I've got Dad's hat on because it's raining. But now it's not raining and I just look like an idiot. What's the film about the witches? Hocus Pocus? This is the beer shop that we used to come to as kids on like a Friday night with my dad. We call it the beer shop, but it's obviously everything. We would get chocolate, wouldn't we? And Dad would get beer.
That because it's put all in a bowl.
Oh yeah.
No, you're right.
Twit.
Next time, Minnie.
Now always mini egg over. Mini eggs over cream eggs any day.
I swear I just
So nostalgic.
I have the
The
worst
shop
conversation.
is exactly the same.
Did I speak gibberish then to him?
Yeah.
His
Yeah. You were just saying things and it wasn't making sense at all. It's
customer
raining.
service persona dropped. He went, what's new? And then went back to, anything else?
Yeah.
I said to him,
What did you think you
So-
asked him?
I said, is there a card limit? And then he was like, looked at me and I was like, are they okay for a card limit? And he was like, what do you mean? And then he was like, and then I was like, can I pay for cards? And he was like, yeah. And then I was like, okay. And then he went back to like, do you want anything else? I was like, no, we've done it now. You've showed your true colours. Don't worry.
How far have we walked?
Let's see.
We did 10,000 steps on the way there.
We've done
It's only us two on the way back.
2.43 at the moment.
What, on the way back?
Yeah.
2.43 kilometres. And then it's at least another mile and a bit up the road, so.
We'll be on about
Not
3-4k when we get there. Yeah.
And I had chili in the pub, and Amelia has.
You're making it out like it's so weird, it's not weird.
What did you have?
I had fish and chips and mushy peas And then I said, can I have some gravy for the chips? Because if I was at the chippy and I was having fish, I'd have gravy and chips. And they were like, and the man goes, yeah. Then the lady brought out and she was like, gravy? And then looked at my fish and she was like,
it just didn't. It sounds like it, when you describe it here, it sounds fine because that's what you'd get in like a chip shop.
exactly.
But just in there, it just doesn't seem
Not
right.
weird. I'm paying them for it, so give me my gravy.
Well,
Dad did.
hello and happy Sunday. I have been filming a lot this week and this weekend, but they're going to be in a different video because it's been all about wedding plans. So I'm just about to sit down and do some more of that now. The job is accommodation at the moment, and that, to be honest, has been the biggest headache of all of them. But we've also been suit shopping, so taking my granddad and my dad and Chris's dad suit shopping, and Chris took one of the best men yesterday. So we have been really busy. I've had my hair and makeup trial this weekend, so that's all on another video. So although I have been filming a lot, I've not actually documented much for this week. So that's all waiting in the wings. I'm not gonna post it until after the wedding, otherwise nothing will be a surprise on the day and you'll just know all the details. So that's the plan for this afternoon. Amelia's been home for the weekend and it's been lovely. So there you go, that's been the weekend up till now. As I said, this afternoon is going to be sorting all of the accommodation. That's one big thing out the way for the wedding, and then we just need to find the money to afford everything. And then I have a few nice things planned this week coming, so I will bring you along with me. I think I've mentioned this in one of the wedding videos, but my cousin bought us this candle when we got engaged from the white company. It's Seychelles, and every time I've done wedding planning I have lit it, so now I've got this like lovely association with that smell, because obviously we got engaged in the Seychelles. So yes, if you're watching this video after June 2025, then head over to the other part of my YouTube channel where I will have all of the wedding plans going on to its own series of videos. And if not, then welcome back to the winter. It's middle of February nearly and it's still freezing, so yeah, it's just a bit grim. See you soon. Again from the car. I am just outside of Home Bargains to get a few bits and pieces. I'm not going to take you with me because I always get too scared, but I will film afterwards what I get. But I just had to sit here and take a moment because Chris left to go to London last night at like 1 AM and I was awake till like 3:30. I couldn't get back to sleep. I took like a sleeping tablet and I was reading my book for ages. I was like writing my thoughts down and stuff, and then when I finally did get back to sleep, the weirdest thing happened to me, and I don't really want to go into too much detail because I've not really figured it out myself yet, but I've not had a dream about my mum for a really long time. And there was this one time that it felt so real. It was like I'd only just seen it. And it's like nearly 10 years since she's gone. But something happened last night. And I was like half asleep, half awake. And like, it was just so nice, whatever it was. And it's just made me all emotional thinking about it. I haven't really figured it out yet, so I don't know if I'll be posting this anywhere, but I'm not sleeping at the moment and it might just be that I'm very delirious. Oh, and I've put fake tan on to try and make myself feel a bit better, so I probably shouldn't be crying. But yeah, it was very strange. I don't know how to describe it really. Like, there's people around, I need to go in the shop. Okay guys, the camera's about to die, so I'm gonna make this really quick. Here we go. This is the setup for the full moon. There's 5 gorgeous girlies on the way. And we're all set up and ready to go. Good morning team, it's Friday and it's also Valentine's Day today. Excuse the fact that I've probably been in this jumper for far too many videos if you've watched multiple, but I just chucked it on because I had to go and take the car for an MOT, and they've already rang me and said that there's 2 screws in one of the tyres, so God knows what's going to happen with that. I've also got last week's eyelashes on from when I went to my bridal trial, and I think she said they'll last a few days, but it's been 7. The house is a tip. Came downstairs, Chris has made a steak for breakfast and the house stinks. I hate it. I hate roast dinners. I hate steaks. The smell of them just reminds me of Sunday and going back to school, and I get the Sunday scaries, and oh, it's just not a nice smell to come down to in the morning. So anyway, Valentine's Day today. Chris and I don't really do much for Valentine's Day, so much so that we forgot it was Valentine's Day and said we'd have one of our nieces stay over. And then when I said, oh, we may as well ask the other 2, see if they want to come, my sister-in-law was like, it's Valentine's Day, you know, and I was like, oh. So anyway, the girls are coming, and yeah, I'm gonna try and make the most of it because Chris and I don't do anything, so may as well do something girly with the little ones. So I've been and bought some stuff. I think the last time I actually checked in, I was outside of Home Bargains, wasn't I, the other day, and yeah, so that was must have been like the 11th of February, all gone. Everything for Valentine's Day was gone, apart from some little heart-shaped candles that I used the other day for the women's circle, so I think that'll also have made it into this video by now, won't it? So I'll show you the little bits that I've got, and then I do have some bits that I've acquired over the years. So yeah, I'm going to try and reuse these. I got a few little pink cakes, balloons. I'm going to make this as well. So you've just been balancing on the soup maker. My phone needs charging, my laptop needs charging, this camera needs charging, the car's getting fixed, the house is a mess, I'm a mess, and you can just spend the day with me getting things nice, and hopefully we will end up on a much nicer note. And the balloons were from Aldi, actually, 99p each. And then I've just got a few bits down out of the loft. I can't even remember. Oh yeah, I do remember now. Right, camera's about to die again. Okay guys, it's sort of half set up and ready to go for later on, but that's not the important thing. I've got something to tell you. Okay, compose. I'm going to see Beyonce. I'm actually going. I've just got tickets. I just got 2 tickets to go and see Beyonce for the Cowboy Carter tour. I'm literally like so emotional. I've been crying. I know it's so stupid, but I'm literally just the happiest person on the planet right now. Oh god, what a shit year it's been, and that album came out last year and I have listened to it on repeat multiple times a week, start to finish, for nearly a whole year now. Starting when we went skiing last year, I had her 2 songs, 16 Carriages and Texas Hold'em on repeat on the slopes, singing them in, just singing them to myself. And then the album came out at Easter, and then I hit rock bottom with my mental health. I can remember one of the days after I ended up in A&E, and I was in the house on my own, and I was so low and I just didn't know how to pick myself up, and I put the Pony Up remix of Texas Hold'em on full blast, and I can just remember standing here in the kitchen with my eyes closed in my pyjamas and crying my eyes out. So that album has got me through a lot in the last year, and I know it's just an album, but I've been a massive fan for years, and I don't know, just the fact that I have had some lovely memories with those songs through such a shit year, it just feels special. So I've booked tickets. I don't even know who I'm going with. I definitely don't have the money for them right now, so I've just booked like upper tier, cheaper ones. And yeah, I just can't believe it. I am so excited. I'm going to see Beyonce. Oh, what a day. Let's just hope the car doesn't fail its MOT now, because I've just spent the money. Hi team, it's Thursday today. I couldn't even tell you when the last day was that I picked my camera up, but I've massively failed at filming this week. It's just been busy. Chris is taking me. Where are you taking me?
Pina logo.
Yeah, we're going on a date because I'm away for the weekend, so we're gonna have a little date with my future.
Like my firstborn.
What's that? What's your firstborn?
Little Mexican.
Yeah, going for a date with my future husband. I've been painting a house today, so I'm covered in paint. We just got ready in record time, 20 minutes from getting in from doing painting to getting in the car. The sun is shining and things are looking up. Anything you want to add, Chris? Don't be shy now. Everyone's seen you already on YouTube from our Cape Verde video with your opinions. I love you.
You too. Glad you stayed.
Sing it.
I can't remember it right now. It's not in my head, but Lisa.
Good. Good morning, guys. One of these days I am gonna stop coming on camera looking and feeling horrendous. But today is not that day. Let me turn the light on. I don't even know how much I've filmed for this video or how long it's going to be. I need to start having a start and a finish to all of the videos that I'm doing now that I'm actually catching up to real time, and vlogs are going to start being now and not like 6 months ago. So I did have quite a bit of a wobbly over the last couple of weeks. I've mentioned before about stopping my medication, but I feel like in the last few weeks that has really kicked in. So my body's adjusting to not having mirtazapine, and I've basically really been struggling with sleep. I can always fall asleep, but I can't stay asleep. I have nightmares, and I wake up and I'm in a very panicked, anxious state, and I can't calm my brain down very easily, and I've been awake for sort of 3 or 4 hours a night. I had a vitamin D injection last week, and I don't know whether it's that or that's just a coincidence, but I have been sleeping better this week and I just feel a little bit more like me. I actually had a call from my therapist this morning, so I don't think I've talked about this actually. I got started on some NHS talking. I finally got through on the NHS talking therapies for high intensity cognitive behavioural therapy, and they started this week. So that started in January, around the same time that my medication had ended. And then the therapist said to me, it's not that you're too complex, it's more that within the realms of what we can offer, I don't think we're going to be offering you the right level of support, and you need the next tier of intensity. There's only one lady locally who can give that to you. So I've been back on a waiting list, but I've just been told today that I can go and have therapy with that lady, but it won't be for about 4 weeks. So I've sort of felt a little bit in limbo, like, stop. I was on a really good trajectory towards recovery. I was on medication that was helping me. I was doing therapy that was helping me, and then both of those have stopped at the moment, so it's a little bit of it feels like limbo a little bit at the moment. But I've got some magnesium coming, and that's hopefully going to help me with sleep. So gonna be bringing this video to a close here. I'm actually off to Cambridge today for the weekend with my friends, so I'll be starting a whole new video for that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, those of you that have subscribed to the channel. It's still bonkers to me. I obviously started these videos for myself and for family, and I don't know, it's just such a transient period of my life, the last 2 years, like the house flooding, quitting my job, starting this YouTube channel, planning a wedding, everything that goes on in between. I guess I just don't want to forget what this whole process has felt like one day. So thank you so much for checking in and being part of this journey with me. I just feel as though I'm just at the start of something, and something's about to come, you know, something's about to happen. So for now, I'm going to love you and leave you, because I am going to be filming today, but that's going in a different vlog. So, goodbye.